So today we're going to discuss the 3 things that make a good fighter. There are plenty of things that we think about when we think about a high-level athlete or a high-level fighter. Things like people that hit hard, people that have shredded abs, people who are winning fights and losing fights. These are the things that we typically think about when we think about a high-level athletes. Instead, there's a lot of good things that go on behind the scenes that we're going to talk about today. So remember, the best way to keep up to date with these little tidbits is to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification button so we can keep sending you these information. So the first thing I think is the most important to being a good fighter is consistency. So I would rather work with an athlete half an hour every day than I would work with them 8 hours straight every now and then. Consistency is one of the most important things to making a good fighter because it's what you do every single day that's what's going to make you good. It's a quote quite often attributed to Aristotle, is excellence is a habit. Excellence is what we do every single day. Being a fighter isn't a once-off achievement. Being a fighter is a lifestyle. If you want to be a fighter, it's what you do every single day that's going to count. The number 2 most important thing to being a good fighter is a willingness to build what you want. So quite often you hear about it all the time in the big leagues, is an athlete will go looking for the perfect team. And sure enough, if you're a high-level athlete with millions of dollars, maybe that is an option for you. But for most of us, that's not the option. So what we have to do instead is build what we want. We have to build perfect training partners. We have to build our skill set. We have to build the body. We have to build the nutrition plan that we need. So just for example, we all know that we're going to get a whole bunch better if we train with the best athletes. But we haven't got necessarily the best athletes available to us. So option 1 is we could be sad about this and we could be disappointed in the people we train with. We could just fuss about it and be mad about it all the time, but this isn't going to help us. Instead, an action we can take that will help us is help our partners get better. So for a short period of time, you can dedicate your training session to making your partner better, and now you've got a better partner to train with. So you're building up the team around you that's going to make the whole thing, your camp, your sessions, your training better. It's something I've first heard about in philosophy when I was looking about how to be happy. And he's talking about when he was a kid, he used to get so excited for like his little 10-cent, like a roll that had some raisins in it, like a little bit of sweet. He spent 10 cents on it and it'd be like a highlight of his week as a kid, looking forward to it. Spent his 10 cents, he'd finally get it and he'd be so happy. And then when he kind of grew up and his expectations got better, you know, when 20-cent roll, 50-cent roll, $10 roll, he's looking for his $50 meals, his $100 steaks. And he remembers once he's sitting in there in a fancy hotel and he's eating a $100 steak and he's disappointed with it. He's disappointed with a $100 steak. So what happened was he kept looking for the next thing that's going to impress him even more. But the problem is if you keep looking for what's next, you're never going to find what you need. You have to be happy with what you've got. You have to learn to make what you've got the best it is. So for me, this is one that's real personal because I live quite a number of hours away from some of the best teams in the country. So because I'm so far away, what I've done is I've had to build a team around me. So I've had to build up some high-level jiu-jitsu guys, had to build up some good striking guys, and then this gives me good training partners to work with. I can't always afford to go looking for the best team. Instead, I dedicated my time to making the best team. The third most important thing I think is going to make a good fighter is what you do when you're not at training. So if in your off time you are just lounging around, you're watching Simpsons or Gossip Girl or whatever you're watching, you're eating bad food, you're surrounding yourself with negative people, then it's going to be real hard for you to be any good. What you should be doing in your off time is still being a fighter. If you want to be a fighter, this is a whole lifestyle habit. It's not just what you do when you're at training on the mat. If you want to be a fighter when you're off the mats, you still need to be thinking and acting like a fighter. So you need to be eating well, you need to be surrounding yourself with good people, you need to be putting study, you need to be taking notes on your training sessions. What you do outside the gym is just as important as what you do inside the gym. So there you have it, guys. That's just my take on the 3 most important things that all fighters should have. And these aren't necessarily things that are going to make you look better or things that most people would attribute to a fighter, but by far these are some of the most important things you can have. So same as always, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram, and here are our links. If you like these kind of videos, keep giving it a thumbs up. and comment if you have questions about training that you want answered. Thanks, guys.